It's like my so I have this weird issue with some of my PS4 games where it won't fit. Like it'll be too big for my TV screen. Even though like when I'm in the PS4 menu, if the menu fits perfectly. Like if I hit the PlayStation Home button, I'm in the menu. It fits my TV perfectly, and then I open the game, and then it's just a little bit too big.
That's weird.
So I have that problem. It's very annoying.
You got some whack problems with your PS4.
I mean, that might
PC
be.
boy.
In the settings, you can change like the output to TV, so there might be something.
Whack.
Whack. I don't know what's up with Elisa and Slag, so I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Yeah.
And then
We get plenty of
see
time.
where we're at.
We're on our last few bites. If you wanna, when Lady gets back, we're listening. So if you wanna do last time on Dragon Ball Z,
You got it. That means I can watch more of this Twitch Rivals.
I gotta buy my dog new frisbees.
Have they lost all their frisbees?
And she fucking rips them to shreds.
Good for her.
I get they're not made of hard plastic. They're like I don't know how to describe it. Like a really hard cloth, and it flies a lot better, and it doesn't like hurt their teeth.
Joe,
Yes.
are vampires considered undead?
I want to say yes.
Surely they are.
I would assume so.
do you remember what favorite enemy does? We're good to go, by the way.
I think it literally just makes it really easy for you to track them. I am not giving you the answer to that. You already asked. You don't know. Maybe you could ask people in the world.
Hey Trog, are vampires undead?
Why don't you ask me? My favorite enemy is undead.
Hey Slag, are vampires undead?
My character should know. Who would decide what my character should and should not know?
And Narian suddenly recalls a instance in which he was fighting vampire spawn, and he remembers that they were employing other undead enemies that he has fought, such as zombies.
Okay, so they are undead. They're not aberrations.
Okay.
What did I miss? Not
He
we're just-
explained to Jimothy about how vampire spawn are undead.
Oh. It's canon though.
No, he asked vampires, not vampire spawn.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
Well, vampire spawns are vampires,
I
aren't they?
assume
Yeah.
if the spawn of a vampire is undead, that a vampire too is undead.
I mean, kind of, but aren't spawns just like zombies essentially?
No.
They're thralls. They're just like mindless zombies.
I don't think they have free will, but I don't think that they're as dumb as a zombie.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good to go, Joe.
Alright. Last time, the party followed up on a lead regarding the bones of St. Andrew. And the party was able to find the coffin maker's shop where they heard that a young boy stole the bones and delivered them to the coffin maker. So the party banged on the door, and the coffin maker wasn't very reticent to come out. But the party was able to convince him, and then upon his exit, the party quickly tackled him and roughed him up, and forced our way
Like
inside.
heroes.
Like heroes. Very
We are
virtuous
heroes.
party. After getting inside, the party promptly ransacked his house and nailed him into a
Flip
coffin.
the table.
After
Virtuously.
after nailing him to a coffin, the party began their search for the bones.
To a coffin? Do you mean in a coffin?
Into a coffin.
Oh, in.
We should have nailed him to a coffin.
In the process of searching for the bones, they stumbled upon several packages, or several boxes, I should say, labeled as junk. Upon getting near said boxes, they suddenly erupted into vampire spawn, and vampire spawn emerged from the boxes. The party had a very difficult fight with vampire spawn, but ultimately the power of light and lightning prevailed, and the vampire spawn were vanquished. The party ransacked the house a little bit more, found a few items of note.
Virtuously.
Found a few items of note, and were able to ultimately find the bones. After questioning the coffin maker, he explained to them that a masked character came by and asked to use his they asked to use his shop as a storage location and paid very generously, so the coffin maker agreed. The masked man came back on a second occasion and demanded that the coffin maker figure out a way to acquire the bones from St. Angel's Church, or else that he would report him to the authorities. The coffin maker explained all this, and the party ultimately decided the fate of the coffin maker was to hand him over to the authorities after all. The party left the house promptly with the coffin maker tied up, and found some guards investigating the loud noises that were coming from the house. Upon presenting the coffin maker to the guards and explaining the situation, the guards escorted the coffin maker to the burgomaster's mansion. And that was last we left the party. It is now a September 4th, a Wednesday, and the party finds themselves at 9:30 a.m. standing outside of the coffin shop.
Is it sunny?
There's a little bit of sun peeking through the clouds above the Locky.
Alright.
Well, I believe. Where's Bobatha, by the way?
Good question.
You left her at the inn. Last you saw her.
Well, it's on our way. We should stop by the tavern, grab Bobatha, and then head over to the church to return the bones.
Spawns the party.
Sure.
Well, that's all the confirmation I need. We choose to do that, Joe.
Okay. The party arrives at the tavern, and what do you do when you're at the tavern?
Look
Hey,
for
Bob,
Bob.
come here.
Sweet! Bobatha! Slaps on!
You look into the tavern. You don't get a response.
Oh my fuck. Why did we leave Bob?
It's a good question.
What's the name of the innkeeper?
Danica. Should I just load the inn, or do you want to just stay?
No. We're not gonna be here long, I don't think. Danica, have you seen Bobatha?
In fact, let me save this point state, because I never saved this map for some reason.
It's a good idea.
Map. Save.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Well, that's
Alright, repeat your
no
question
good.
for Danica.
Bobatha. Danica, have you seen Bobatha?
Yes. Last I saw Bobatha, she said that she was gonna go for a walk.
And how long ago was this?
I'd say it was about 15 minutes ago.
Do you happen to see which direction she was heading?
Well, she asked for some local landmarks. I told her that Lake Zorovich is to the north. It's not very far. Within walking distance.
Motherfucker.
DM question. 15-minute walking at a leisurely pace gets you out of the city, right?
Correct.
Fuck me.
You already spent 5 minutes walking to the tavern, so it is now 9:35.
Well,
I
I gotta be honest here. It would be massively irresponsible to not go deposit these quest items here. It would also be pretty irresponsible to let our charge just walk in the wilderness
Alone?
alone. Did she take anybody with her? I'm asking Danica.
Danica says, "Yes, I believe she might have mentioned that she was rendezvousing with someone."
Well,
Fucking
what
Vasily.
landmark did you
Yeah,
ask
Treese
about?
with
It's the
Vasily,
lake.
huh? She's trying to get a little pee-pee going on.
Was she asking about landmarks in the city or out of the city?
She asked for the general area.
And she got the
What did
lake, which is named Lake
Zorovich.
Zarovich, and that's where she's headed to beat Vasily. Okay. I think one of us should go to the church, deposit the bones. The rest of us should go after what's-her-face. And then the person who's depositing the bones should
I don't
try to
think-
catch up.
I don't think splitting up right now is a good idea.
Remember, the cultists still don't like us.
Oh, you think we'd get mugged at the church?
I think the bones can wait a few extra minutes.
Well, whoever had the bones removed from the church does not want them to be back at the church.
We have them.
Yes, but that's the problem. I'm saying, if one person goes to try to give these bones to
Yeah.
the church, they might get their ass kicked.
Right.
Alright, let's
Well,
go find what...
I can
Hey,
use
maybe this
disguise
is-
self if you want me to
Maybe
appear as
this
someone
is
else.
Vasily's
Drop-
plan to split us up.
Alright. You know what? We've got the bones on us. The attack thingy's not happening for several days, right? So they don't need to be deposited at this very moment. And if we all die, you know what? Fuck this realm anyway. So let's go save what's-her-face and then we'll come back. And she'll be a
I'm
nun.
just waiting for someone to take the bones from us.
You're gonna get pickpocketed?
Who has them, by the way? Who has got, do I have them?
You are the thief in our group, so...
Saint's Bones. Here it is in my inventory.
By the way, DM, I use mage armor again.
You got. Well, it's actually probably still it's probably still going.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
you should check
Valiant.
how long it lasts while we do all this.
It lasts 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was
2
not
hours since
PM,
you
not
woke up.
AM. Okay.
So, current plan is go get Boba Fett, then deposit those?
Yeah.
I agree.
Did we do a short rest at any point?
N-
I don't think we did.
I don't
no,
believe so.
and we kind of don't have time to.
Okay.
Unless we want to let Bobatha deal with Vasily for an hour.
No.
No.
I think every minute counts right now.
Alright. We head out of the tavern at a brisk pace north.
Alright. The party travels north.
Oh wait,
as-
Joe.
yes.
I want to apply my tracking skills to the situation.
Sure. Roll me a thing.
Survival.
Yeah, roll me survival.
Does anyone have a health potion?
Here, wait, let me make you dice.
No.
Let me see.
I'm still sitting at 25 HP.
Let me use, I got another spell slot I can burn on you. Let me use Cure Wounds on him real quick.
I've got some Mason's tools. You want those?
I don't think I want that.
Spellcast. Okay, so it's 1d8 plus 2. Here we go, Trog.
Yeah, here, let me
Where the die at?
Where the die?
Where the die is?
Ooh, look at this massive d20. This is a D8. Not a 1. Ooh! Heal 7.
Alright.
Did you just use a spell?
Yeah, I used
he's
Cure
healing
Wounds on Trog.
How many spell slots do you have left?
2. Actually, I have 2 level 1s and 2 level 2s, so 4 total.
Yeah, I'll figure that out.
And oh, right now I gotta roll for tracking,
Correct.
which is survival. 14. Joseph,
Sorry, what'd you say?
rolled a 14 on my survival roll.
I have a +4 survival if that helps.
Oh, can she help me?
Sure. You have advantage.
It doesn't matter.
It does not help.
Okay. You look around, and in the scuffle of the high trafficked area of the tavern, you can't really make out much.
Fair enough. All right, so we're heading briskly north towards the lake. I'm assuming we got good enough directions from Danica that we could find it based off that.
Correct.
Great.
I considered sending my bird out ahead of us, but I will keep it for the perception bonus, just in case anybody tries any freaky shit.
All right. You guys travel along the city. As you travel for about 5 minutes, Keith and Trog, I want you to roll perceptions.
You got it.
My perception again. +5.
Ooh, net 20.
That's
So
one.
total
Okay, mine is
24
that.
or 25.
What about you, Trog?
Mine is... I forgot again. 17.
Okay. Keith. Well, Trog, I'll start with Trog first, actually. Trog, you sense as you, pass that Walker house, you, suddenly feel like you're being surveilled. Keith, your eagle eyes look into a window and you see, 2 figures watching you from a window as you head up north, up the road. And House Walker is right here. The black circle is House Walker.
All right, I turn around, continuing to walk, and I grab my crotch. And I continue walking.
Alright, that occurs. The party travels north, they get to the gate. And there's 2 guards standing at attention at the gate. The gate is open. Do you guys pass through and continue on?
Yep.
We could ask the
Alright.
guards if they've seen Boba Fett go this way. And
Oh,
anyone
good
else.
call. HR rep, Peepaw. Hit him.
Hello, kind sirs. How are you this lovely morning?
Hello! It's very nice!
Amazing. Hey,
Very nice!
great. By any chance this morning, have you seen a lovely young woman pass through these gates?
Would have been 15 minutes ago-ish.
Oh, yes! Yes! Yes, we did!
Okay, cool. Was
you
she
answer
with
that more quickly?
anyone, or?
Oh, yes! She was with Master Vasily!
Great. Did they happen to mention where they were going?
Oh, we dare not interrupt Master Vasily. He's too good of a man to interrupt.
No. We were supposed to meet them there. We just forgot exactly where they said they were going.
Well, good luck!
Wow, so helpful.
Are there any animals around?
You are still in the city. You can step out the gate and look for some
I
animals.
step out of the gate and look for animals.
Roll me animal handling.
Anal?
So,
Anal
find
handling?
an animal?
Yep.
I have
If you
plus.
can't handle it,
Well-
you can't find it.
I-
Works for me. It's the same as my perception.
Yeah, I have +4 in that, so I can assist again.
All right.
Thank God.
24 total.
You see a squirrel in a tree.
I cast Speak with Animals upon myself.
All right, you
Hail,
cast it.
woodland creature.
Hello, hello.
Did you happen to see a man? He looks like this, and I do my Vasily impression. And a woman, she looks like this, and I do my Bobatha impression.
Yeah, yes. They took a hard left. A hard left.
I want to roll insight to see if this squirrel is trying to lie to me.
Sure.
My best.
Da.
I only have +1.
11.
So I don't think I can assist.
Oh, can I assist? What's your stats like?
Well, he's the only one who can talk to the
That's
squirrel.
true.
So he cannot have any
yeah.
assisting.
Good call. 11.
You can't tell.
Does it line up? Excuse me. I had a lot of dairy. Does it line up with the directions we got from Danica Patrick?
Danica told you head straight.
Fuck. You want to come with us, pal?
No, I'm much too busy.
How far away is the squirrel from me?
It's about 5 feet up in the tree. I assume you're standing at like the base of the tree, yelling up at it in squirrel.
Yeah. What does that sound like to everybody else?
And you're
Okay,
making
cool.
similar noises.
Emma is
Great.
face palming.
Suddenly Peepaw feels a rumbling in his rucksack.
Oh,
Pardon?
It's Henry.
A rumbly in his tumble?
it's gotta be.
Hail,
My man.
Henry.
Have you fed Henry?
I assume Peepaw lets Henry out.
Oh yeah, he's on my shoulder.
Get back in there.
Peepaw crawls up and perches on the tip of Peepaw's hat. Peepaw looks at Anarian and goes, "Hello."
You mean Henry does.
Yes, Henry says this. Hello.
Peepaw is just speaking in frog voice.
Alright.
Peepaw's balls drop.
I want to keep my eye on the squirrel. But I'm
Anarian.
petting Henry on the head.
Anarian. Important information. Importance.
What's up?
Squirrels. They're notorious for lying.
Does the squirrel understand this?
The squirrel's in the tree and just goes, "Yeah, well, I think frogs are also liars."
Are also liars, so you admit you're a liar.
Uh-oh.
Frogs are the biggest liars. He's lying right now.
Okay, well, thanks for the advice. And alright, Joe, I'm gonna try to shoot the squirrel on its tail and pin it to the tree.
Make me an attack roll.
Tight. What, 13? 22.
22? Okay, you do it. It's pinned. Ah! Why? Why?
Alright, I climb up the tree and I put my knife to its fucking throat. Which way did they fucking head, idiot?
Just fucking do it!
Oh my god!
Not even a roll to intimidate? It just says kill
I
me?
bang his head against the tree. Where'd they go?
They went straight!
Alright, I cut his head off.
Oh my god!
I don't like this.
Make sure you thank Henry for his
Henry
contribution.
says, "Wow."
Emma covers
frog
Timothy's
eats?
eyes. This is
What'd
not
you
for
say, Keith?
children.
I give Henry some of my rations. And I say, good boy.
Thank you.
Good frog.
Good
Good
night.
frog.
He crawls
Alright, let's
back
keep
into
going,
the
guys.
rucksack.
What did Peepaw do to that frog to make it work with us?
We saved it.
Saved his life. We haven't fed it
Yeah.
anything.
Gave it a
Oh,
loving
we
home.
didn't save its life.
No, Peepaw has been secretly feeding him this whole time.
Oh.
Just scraps of whatever Peapod
Sure,
eats. Henry
sure.
eats too.
Does Henry
Oh.
drink?
Yeah, does that include
Yeah,
booze?
Henry
Oh,
has
shit.
everything that he wants and needs in this life.
Huh.
That's why he's helping us. He's a very happy
He's
young man.
spoiled frog.
Joe, as we continue north, I'm keeping an eye out for more animals to make friends with.
Oh, Slag, did you keep the body of that squirrel?
Yes, I did.
I hold my hand out expectingly.
I put the squirrel's body into your hands, and then I give you a scratch on the head. And I say, good boy.
I smack his hand off and then start drinking the squirrel. Like a canteen.
All right, Joe. We head north.
So we
Totally
think Vasily's up to no good, right?
I think we're up to no good, honestly.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's even.
Yeah.
Nobody's up to any good.
But it's our job to protect Bobatha, so we need to make sure he's
That's
not,
right.
you know. It's okay if they're having sex, it's not okay if he's killing her.
That's what I always say.
What's the
Yeah.
difference?
It could be both.
Yikes.
Big yikes.
It's a pretty fucked up world.
Oh, another forest road being drawn by
Oh,
Joe.
Yes.
What a world.
You think he'll go for the straight? No, he's freehanding it again.
Are we heading in the vague? My recollection says that the winery that we're supposed to be figuring out what's going on with is to the north.
It's to the east.
Weren't we
Or,
heading
sorry,
out?
west.
Yeah. The road we were taking was heading north. This is
Oh,
the
he-
Great P River we're about to cross.
I see.
How many P rivers we gotta cross in this campaign?
Oh, this is a lake. This is a lake.
P Lake.
Wow, we got there quick.
Oh, why does that road
Well,
just
15
go
minutes.
straight into the
15
lake?
minutes passed.
So hold on, before we do this confrontation, do we think we're gonna have to fight here?
We don't know.
If we're right and Vasily is a dickhead, then yes.
I mean,
Here's
Do
what
we
I'm
have-
thinking. If we think he's up to no good, should I disguise as someone to defuse the situation?
Who do we know that Vasily likes more than us?
his
Pretty much
elf
nobody,
henchman,
right?
Well, I was
House
thinking
walk
that,
or-
My
that
boyfriend.
no, not Housewalker. That wouldn't make any sense. What about Captain of the Guard?
Idzik?
Yeah, is it?
Okay. Well, I mean, we could do.
I don't think
that,
you can.
But like, I don't even know what his perception of events are right now.
Yeah.
Well, if
Okay.
our suspicions are true, then he's helping Vampire Boy, which means he would not like Izzik.
And if our suspicions are wrong, we shouldn't disguise ourselves as House Walker, because then he'd attack us.
I mean, like, yeah. Like, if we go too extra before we know the details of the situation, we might make it worse.
Do you think we should confront him right now?
No.
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 If he's playing it cool, then we play it cool.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that they're just horny.
Yeah.
We should try to be stealthy first to see what's going
I
on.
don't think that's
We'll
that's
just-
Bobatha's way.
Yeah.
I don't.
we'll
I
just-
don't think we're equipped to fight
Also,
right
what
now.
does horny mean?
I got no key.
Yeah, if at all possible, we avoid a fight here.
I would prefer that. I have few offensive attacks right now.
How long does it take for you to get spell slots, Jim?
Long rest.
I gotta sleep.
Don't you have Arcane Recovery?
No.
So was that 4 hours?
What do you mean? No.
It's 8 hours. Long rest is 8
What is,
hours.
Long
what is
rest.
arcane recovery?
It's one of your class features.
As a wizard?
Yes.
No.
Let me look it up for you, buddy.
So,
'Cause it takes me 30 minutes to get my key back.
Oh, you have to do a short rest.
Yeah.
During a short rest, you can get half of your wizard level and spells back.
Yeah, so I can get 3 spells back.
That's a
Or
long
3
time,
spell
though.
slots back. But I have to do a short rest.
That's a
I thought
long
you
time.
meant I had like an instant recovery option.
That's how it works in Baldur's Gate. That's why I was confused. Okay.
is there any fog around?
Oh well, I'm just setting up the board for now, and then I'll start describing stuff. You guys aren't here yet,
Sure.
but I'm just like putting
We'll
everything
just keep
out for when
talking
you
amongst
get here.
ourselves then.
Yeah, this is gamer talk right now.
Gamer talk. Gamer talk.
Is gamer talk concluded?
I definitely think we should just.
So you guys are walking down a road. Like, let's say you guys like that encounter with a squirrel was like at the beginning of the road, and now I assume you're heading to the lake. Now, how do you want to get to the lake? How are you going to go about arriving at the lake if you want to
Are we
be
trying
just
to
so
stealth it up, or are
stealthily?
we trying to be friendly?
I think we should be friendly and be like, hey,
Or half.
we need Bobatha for a favor at the church. Because she's like a nun now or whatever, right?
She's on her way to being a
Yeah.
nun, and it would be super sick if that, during that process, some dope ass shit happened.
Well said.
Thanks. I think either or both me and Trog should be stealthing ahead. Just, it would be nice to have somebody that they can't see.
It's the classic.
Look at that little dock you made.
Is that a dog?
No, that's a boat.
Oh,
Me and
okay.
Slag stealth,
But you aren't
everyone
here,
else
so you
goes
can see
in, and then we eventually break the stealth anyway. It's the classic move.
Yeah.
Actually, Trog, you can't stealth at walking speed. But I can.
Huh?
So we're at normal traveling speed right now, heading up the road, yeah?
Correct.
Trog, if you were trying to stealth, you have to slow down to less than that. It's like half. But since I'm a ranger, I can...
I think if I
Go
had
walk
key, that wouldn't be the
something.
case, but
So I think I should go ahead, look around. Stealthily. Alright, Joe, that's what we're gonna do then.
Alright, you guys travel for about like 10 minutes, or how do you want to do it? Do you want to like travel for 10 minutes and then have you make the last like 5 minutes by yourself stealthily, or what do you guys
I
want to do?
mean, I could always send my bird in too. We're here. I don't think we're gonna get ambushed on the road.
Yeah, let's do it that way.
Okay. I send my bird ahead to scout the lake.
Okay. Do you guys just stop on the side of the road and Keith goes up ahead? Like, what does everyone else do while Keith is traveling stealthily by himself?
we're gonna wait, I assume.
Wait for deets.
On the side of the road?
Wait for gang signs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait for him to touch his crotch or whatever the fuck he did earlier.
I'll let him know what's up. Alright, do you want me to roll stealth, Joe?
Yeah.
That's gonna go ahead and be a fat 11.
Okay. You're kind of keeping a low profile. You're sticking to the trees as you go up the road.
You
Cool.
hunched over.
As you get further up after about 5 minutes, you see in greater view a large mountain. At the foot of the mountain, nestled in the misty forest, is a large lake. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. Up ahead, you see a sandy beach, and sitting on a blanket by the sandy beach is Vasily and Irina,
Oh, damn it.
I told you they were just horny.
and they're eating some food by the beach. On the right side, you see a where is it? It's probably under C. There it is.
I ask
On
everyone.
the right side, you see
she
a
can't-
gentleman in a boat, and he looks like he's about to pull out.
Oh, shit.
I don't recognize this man.
No, you haven't seen him before.
That looks like the man that stabbed you, Slag.
Uh-oh.
Everybody
It's
looks
just
like
the
that.
same model. Just kidding.
Bad news.
What was I gonna say? Shit. Oh, about Babasa. If she's gonna be a nun, what is she doing, bro?
Well, you gotta sow your wild oats while you still can.
Yeah,
I was about to say, this is her
she's
last
trying-
chance,
yeah,
isn't it?
she's trying to get it done before it's done, I guess. I relay
All right,
everything that I see through my bird to the party.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and flash gang signs that everybody can come up.
Okay.
Do we want to disturb them?
Yes.
We do need to bring Bobatha back with us, I think. I
The
don't-
survival of everyone and the town is more important than her getting it in. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable leaving her here with him.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It
Is
seems
your
like they were
man gonna
having a
make
love-
it?
He's stuck.
drowning over there.
My bird observes a man drowning. Someone go out there and save his ass.
Your bird sees in his boat, lady, there is a sack.
God.
Is it a human-sized sack?
It's not too large.
It's just a head-sized sack.
It's like the size of sack you use multiple.
Who would carry a
Probably about
sack with a head on
100,
them?
150 potatoes.
Child size.
Ugh.
I send my bird in to get a closer look at the sack.
Okay. Roll perception.
I feel like 150 potatoes on a sack is human-sized.
It is.
10. I don't know if the bird has like extra though.
It's got the
Perception
stats
plus-
of a raven, right?
Yeah, perception
look it
plus
up.
3.
Oh, you already got it. Nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
So a 13.
Yeah.
Now, that's a good DM.
From the distance it's flying, it can't quite make out too much, but it sees that it is indeed it looks like a run-of-the-mill sack. And it
Is it moving?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it moving? Can it?
No, you'd have to get closer to really tell from that angle.
It's probably too far now. It only goes 100 feet. I'll send it in one more time if I can, as far as I can.
Yeah, you guys can like roll up once you all arrive.
Whoa.
You can. I'll let you
Okay.
get the bird. Get the bird closer.
So I think we're gonna arrive like this. Everybody except for me. I'm gonna
Okay.
stay stealth in a tree.
Sure.
Naturally. So we roll up.
You guys roll up. Vasily and Irina are just going about their food. Irina notices you all and waves you guys over.
I elbow people.
Sorry, what?
Well, to say, Emma is in the lead here.
Hail, friends!
Oh, my good friends! So nice to see you. I wish I knew you joined us. Otherwise, I would have brought enough food for all of us to have a picnic.
Who said that, Vasily?
Yes. I'll let you roll again for the bird.
Alright. Ooh, 5.
Bird can't quite make out
6,
anything.
But yeah.
The man takes the sack and drops into the lake.
That was definitely a body. We don't need the bird to know that was a body.
Yeah, you don't just drop potatoes in the lake.
It's an offering to the
For
lake
future
god.
note, we should keep an eye on that man.
I
Take note of his face.
I
Maybe you
fake,
should ask them about it.
I fake a sneeze to hide the weird face I'm making after whatever the fuck I just saw.
Can we ask Vasily who that is out on the lake? Surely he saw him while
Do
he
you
was
recognize that guy?
shipping out.
I think that's Bluto. He's just a town drunk. He generally comes out to fish every now and then.
Ah.
Where's
Perhaps
the
he
fishing
tossed
rod?
in some fish bait. He pulls out his fishing rod after he tells you all this. Bluto does. You see him in the
Yes.
distance now. He has a fishing rod out.
Big ass bait.
Nice cover.
He's trying to catch some sharks.
Yeah, what do you try to catch with 150 potatoes worth of bait?
Whales.
With a fishing rod?
Whaling.
This guy is always drunk. This checks out.
Alright.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not our business.
No, none of my
Favorite part.
business. He looks like a killer.
None of our business.
Alright, someone should try to convince Bobatha to come back with us so we can do this thing. Someone who's good at convincing people to do things. Someone who's charming. And perhaps someone you have to look down at.
He's got a really cool stat.
That's me!
Alright. can't even grab Peepaw. We're too close here. This is too close for
Yeah, who dropped people on my head?
I tried to make him sit on your head, but it didn't work.
Frank, no. Waiting me. Alright. Peepaw's gonna roll
Hello,
up to
Tide Pods.
Babatha.
How's it going?
Just be like, hey girl! We actually need you now. We have some really important stuff and we need your help. So, I hope you enjoyed your little picnic. It's time to go.
The picnic just started. We just finished
Okay.
the cheese. We haven't even gotten to the quiche.
Okay, take a slice to go, girl. Come on, we gotta go.
This is a very important picnic. Vasilia and I had some very important matters to discuss.
Okay, why doesn't he just tell us what that is real quick? And then we gotta get going. We got stuff to do.
Very well. I was hoping to bring this forward to Irina before she had to make any serious opinions on the matter, but I was going to tell her that I think she would be a very able leader as the leader of Vallaki, and that she should consider possibly putting herself forward as the next Burgomaster.
Whoa.
Can I hear this?
Roll perception.
Tight.
Can you speak up?
I got a 14. But I've also got elf ears. I'm extra good at hearing.
You just hear them talking about the Burgomaster.
Okay, I shout, what?
Vasily suddenly looks down. What was that?
What
Is
was
there
that?
danger in the woods?
Oh my god.
I heard something about the Burgomaster. What did you just say?
Oh, well, I was recommending Irina consider if she possibly would like to put her name forward as the next Burgomaster of Vallaki.
I say, what? That's what I would have said no matter what if I had heard it or not heard it.
Well,
How do you suppose to make that happen, pal?
well,
Yeah, isn't there like a current burgomaster?
this is true. The Valakovich line has ruled Vallaki for many years, but the people grow tired. The current Burgomaster can be quite harsh with his rule, and after his father before that was even more harsh, believe it or not, and he certainly left impression on the others. Now, I would never counsel for a hostile takeover. We would first consult with the people around town and see if they would be opening for putting this forward, and then from there on out, I think it could very likely be a successful venture. But that's why I wanted to ask before bringing this matter to everybody.
And what's your
It's
timetable
ultimately
for
up to
this?
Irina. Why? I don't know. All I know is that Burgomaster Valakovich, I don't think the town is prospering under his rule, and as I've said before, the town is certainly in the midst of some danger. And I think someone who has been suited to rule, such as Irina, the daughter of the Barovia Burgomaster, would certainly have a claim as nobility to be a potential ruler.
Your dad was the burgomaster?
I stand directly in front of Jimothy. And you think that this is good timing? You know, there's going to be a battle in like 2 days.
Actually,
here?
it would be perfect timing because the
What
town's
do you mean
being
it would be
fucked
perfect
up, and then
timing?
no one's gonna like the old burgomaster. Then she'd be like, "I'm the burgomaster."
All I'm saying is that the actions that the Burgomaster outlined to me in regards to House Wachter is not a way that any leader should react at all. And I'm concerned about the fate of the town should he move forward with his current plans on dealing with House Wachter.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree with that.
you know, that's all well and good, Mr. Nobleman. You get caught in this coup attempt, what's it for you? Like 10 years in jail? The rest of
I
this is head
assure
off.
you, I assure you this is not a coup. This is certainly not a coup. This is
We're just gonna
merely-
make it so that he's not the leader anymore. And you know what? If he has a problem with that, tough titties.
Well, all I have to say
Well,
is that this is something to consider, and that's why I merely wanted to know Irina's opinion on the matter, if she would be even remotely curious about this proposal. That's all this was. This was merely me feeling out her opinion on the matter.
I do feel like he'd be the type of person to feed her to his dogs if he found out about this.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a reason why I chose the lake as a place to discuss this topic, as if we were to do so in town, it would be incredibly dangerous.
Well, something to think about in our heads and not
Why
out
don't we-
loud.
Why don't we hear what Babatha has to say first?
Well, I've seen firsthand in the burgomaster's house the terror that his serving staff feel towards him, the terror that they feel towards his right-hand man, Isaac, and the pure... Oh, fuck, what's the word? The pure lethargy from his wife. She has little to do with the runnings of the town. Overall, the time I've spent in Valaki, while it is a peaceful town, certainly more cheerful overall than Barovia, still faces danger.
Hmm.
Doesn't this
So-
seem
so
kind of dangerous?
What does
Like, aren't we
Vasily
supposed to be-
stand to gain here?
Are we supposed to be protecting
That's a good question.
her?
Well, regime change.
Gamer talk. Maybe he just wants chaos, or
He's
maybe
pretty
Wouldn't
high
you rather
up
be a
already,
nun,
but-
Babatha?
What?
I'm talking to Babatha. Wouldn't you rather be a nun? You know,
Well-
in a safe convent.
I suppose so, but my father always sought to lead, to serve people. And I certainly think that while living a peaceful life as a nun would be nice, perhaps it would be better for me to honor his memory by helping the people of Valaki.
Why not Vasily? He's a noble
Well-
too. He's from here.
Well, I suppose that's true. I always thought that Vasily would be a potential contender. And Vasily turns to the party and says, I could certainly do my best, but I do have business frequently making me leave town. That being said, I would possibly be willing to sacrifice that business, but I merely thought Irina is the better option. I could see her being more charismatic with the people and bringing more change through her outsider status than I would as an insider. I've had many interactions with many of the people here, and I do have some connection to the burgomaster that might stand in the way of my attempts to convince the people that I would bring meaningful change. We could certainly try if Irina turns this down, if she's entirely against it. And Irina sits there and crosses her arms and says, this is much to think about.
I agree.
Alright, well, let's all think about that. And why don't you grab some quiche and we can go complete this quest that we're on.
Vasily turns to the party and says, I can assure you that I will guarantee the safety of Irina while you all go about this quest. You have nothing to fear. I was hoping to merely enjoy more peaceful moments.
Alright, gamer talk.
Gamer talk. Fuck no.
Gamer talk. Should we confront him now?
No.
He doesn't have any goons with him. What's the worst case scenario?
This does seem like the best possible time to do so
Confront
for our
him
safety.
How? Like straight up
With
attacking us?
the letter about
Not
how
attack,
it's
Yeah, talk to him about what we know.
verbal.
Because I don't like this because
This is the best time to do it because he's putting forward a big plan.
no matter what the current burgomaster is, whether he's, a good leader or not, he's still a guy who intensely dislikes
Strahd.
Strahd,
Yeah.
and is more or less on our side in that sense.
Yeah. and I
Whereas
think
with
that's why he
Vasily,
wants
we
to
have
replace-
evidence to suggest that he is a Strahd supporter, and it seems like putting her in a position of power is a bad idea if it means that he'll have full access to the town and thus her.
Yep.
And
I
she'll
agree.
pretty much be his puppet.
Yep.
Sorry, I gotta. Let's pause this real quick. I have to fucking send a text to my landlady because Rob was supposed to call a plumber and never did. Now I have to. She's texting me about it. Let me do this.
Rob.
Oh,
Is
while
this
he's
the same
doing
Roberto.
job that
how much do we know about him?
Rumble.
About
Who,
We have the
Rob?
letter with House Walker.
It's pretty much the letter from the leader of the Walkers being like, hey, we're homies. We got our land from Strahd, and that's your land now, I think.
There was some other shady shit, wasn't there?
there was a really old letter in the windmill.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're all talking about the same thing.
Like he's never stated where he goes either. He's just
Yes,
like,
we
I
don't know
have
what his business is.
I
And we
have
don't
business. I have business.
He's a businessman.
and we all felt a tingle when the fog basically pushed
Us
us
into
into
him.
him
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah.
If any, I don't want
There was
to
also
fight here.
that time you guys staked out his place and never even saw him.
Yep.
We can confront him, but I really don't want to fight him. I
There's-
just want to.
We don't
I just
need
want
to
to understand.
confront
Some
him.
Have we
things.
ever seen him in daylight?
We're seeing him in daylight right now.
Well, isn't it overcast?
He did say.
There's a few
Yeah.
clouds out, but the sun's peeking out of some of the clouds, but not really significantly.
So, if we were fighting vampire spawns by this lake right now, they would have the debuff on them, Joe.
Sorry, I gotta finish this text. I have to like. That was such a shit show.
What's your train of thought here, Slang?
Take a piss.
Well, one of our suppositions was that Vasily is an ancient. He is the ancestor mentioned in the letter. And the only reasonable explanation is that he would be a vampire. If he's not a vampire, then he is not his ancestor, and it's reasonable that, you know, even though his money is not so great, that he is a progressive.
I mean, I could just shine the fucking shield in his face. But I don't know if that would work. Since it's overcast.
If he escalates, then I'm sure we can try and talk him down.
Yeah,
Oh, when we go
I
to
don't
the
think
church,
there's any reason for him to fight us here either.
yeah, I don't think he would want to fight us here.
I don't
I
think
think
he
he would try.
wants to.
If anything, I think he would try to run.
He didn't seem too enthused that we even showed up, so.
Well, that could also be because he's horny.
It could be
All
both.
signs point to horny.
It could be both. Horny and evil.
He just wants to be the Burger Master's mistress.
Which Burgermaster?
When we stop at the church,
Oh.
remind me. I want to pick up some holy water from the guy.
He's playing both sides.
Is there like any? I'm sitting here like crunching, trying to think if there's any like cute way we could test. You know, if he's something, you know, an undead or something weird.
Anyone have any garlic on them?
Super overt.
Alright, I'm back.
Joe.
Yes.
Let's say we were fighting those vampire spawns at this lake at this moment. Would they have the debuff on them that lets us do extra damage? Is there enough sunlight?
You don't know the answer to that.
Has there ever been a time where we've been hanging out with Vasily, and it's been like broad daylight?
It's like almost never been broad daylight ever since you've been into Barovia. Like the land.
So this is just Seattle.
Yeah, that's a
Instead of broad daylight, let's say however much daylight there was when we fought those vampire spawn.
You mean like in a house? You're in
In
a
that house, there was light that came through the windows, and it
Yes, the light that comes
clearly-
through the windows
clearly
is shining
affected
everywhere
them.
right now. The light from the windows
Okay.
is shining everywhere right now.
Can I roll perception to see if he's like affected anyway by the sunlight?
Is he melting?
I don't think he would want to go on a picnic with this painful sunlight
Yeah.
hitting him.
You know, if he's that, you know, horned up.
Desperate man.
I think we're reading too much into it.
All right. So we want
Maybe a
to.
daywalker.
I think it's definitely something to keep an eye on, but I also
He could be a
don't think-
daywalker.
Okay. Vote on talking to him about all this shit.
Yay.
I
Yeah.
say
Yay.
nay.
Yay.
Alright.
Alright.
So, Vasily, there's been something we've been wanting to talk to you about for a while.
Yes, what is it?
We got this this letter from what's the name of the lady who's in charge of House Walker?
Fiona Walker.
From Fiona Walker to one of your ancestors, I'm presuming.
Actually, hold on. I'm remembering this letter now. Let me refresh my memory.
It's in here somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, he posted it.
Yeah, I gotta find it real quick. Did I fucking post
We can
it in
all
the journal?
refresh ourselves. There's the Taroka reading. Vildreth's Mercantile. Oh, I've gone back too far.
Let me just find it in my book. Read it.
Oh, I can't find it.
Maybe he posted it in the normal general chat.
I tried there too.
Really?
Let me just read its description from where you guys found it. That'll be faster. Fucking now I'm stressed about the landlady.
Dressing.
Yeah, so the only description I gave you for the letter was that it's a very old letter to Lady Lovina Wachter from one Lord Vasily von Holtz. Thanking Lovina for her hospitality, loyalty, and friendship over the years. And you recall that the letter that Trog, I think it was Trog, received from the letter that Trog received from House Wachter, it was signed Fiona Wachter, so it was a different name.
Okay, so it's ancestor to ancestor. Presumably.
Yes.
Okay, so I say that shit.
Okay, so you just let them know about that?
I say that shit.
Yeah, we let him know that we're aware that he has a family history with the walkthroughs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's good
Vasily-
with that.
So you say this all to Vasily?
Yes. In a very articulate manner.
Sure. Vasily says, "Yes, as a trading family, we've had very close dealings with both House Valakovich and House Wachter over the years. This the nature of the business, I suppose. Although, as the fourth in line of the Von Holtz, as am after all the fourth Von Holtz. Oh wow, okay. The landlady says we don't need to call a plumber. That's fucking sick. As the fourth in line, as the fourth Vasily von Holtz, I have made efforts to try to improve my family's ties with others and to keep better company. I can certainly tell you that in the past, my great-grandfather did spend some time with House Wachter on many occasions, and they were close compatriots, but as the great-grandson, I have tried to distance ourselves ever so slightly from them.
Insight roll.
Go for it.
Is that man lying? Lady, you want to help me out on this? We're like bumping elbows.
Let's see.
You get a load of this shit? That's what we say to each
You know,
other.
the
with
side
the
eye
line.
to each other.
My insight's
Also-
only +1.
Oh, who has got good insight?
I had good
Let me
perception,
look.
but not good insight. I have-
Insight +5.
Oh,
Okay, I'm elbowing Frederick.
I'm looking.
18.
You think he's being sincere?
Nice.
Okay, either he is an extreme bastard, or he's cool.
Jimothy sighs in relief.
Do we want to know why it was in the windmill where small children are being murdered?
It's probably
all day.
Is that where we found it? I thought we found an in-house walker when you rescued me from what's his tits.
That's where you found it, in-house Walker.
Oh, okay.
We found another
The letter you found in the windmill was Strahd to the witches,
Right.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
telling about the planned attack.
All right. Do we accept that? We don't have much choice, I guess.
Works for me. I think he's telling the truth.
I've always liked Vasily.
Do we want him to clarify on what his business is usually when he leaves
Oh, yeah.
suddenly and doesn't tell us where
What
he's going?
is your business where you leave town?
Well, I generally oversee the trade of goods between the 3 towns of Barovia. If I leave town, I'm generally overseeing trade being sent to Barovia from Valaki if I'm heading that direction. Sometimes it's to my estate over in the east, or other times it will be towards Krezk, but my dealings in Krezk are more few and far between, as it's a smaller town.
Are we gonna roll for insight again?
Yeah, I roll for insight. Is there anything fishy about what he said?
Yeah, roll for insight.
And me and Frederick, at this point, we're not just like butting elbows, we're like shoving each other. That is how hard we're working on this. $21.
Yeah, you think he's being truthful.
Motherfucker.
You really want this guy to be shady?
I just want an insight roll to be like, he's a liar!
Yeah, so you want him to be shady.
I whispered to
Anybody can be
Timothy,
shady,
I still
really.
don't trust him.
I've always.
What was the other weird thing we thought about?
How
the
are we
fog.
supposed to be like, that one time the fog corralled us to you?
I don't
That's
know
hard
if
to
we
really-
should. Yeah, we don't think we should ask that.
That's a tough one.
That seems abstract.
You can't really bring that up without sounding accusatory
Yeah.
to the highest
Maeve?
degree.
Have at
I don't
thee.
think,
Alright,
we
that-
should ask about that one.
That's pretty much saying, "Hey, are you with Strahd?"
That
You
being
was
said,
strong, man.
I will remind you guys that there were monsters that Vasily and his compatriots killed when you arrived at the location where the
Yeah.
yeah, but we're
Fog.
presuming that Strahd is clever and would do some shit like that.
And that they
I don't
don't
know- I
care
don't know
about
about
these
we.
monsters. If the goal was to just get us to him without being
Mhm.
as suspicious.
I think he's a nice man having a nice brunch with a nice lady.
Cool.
However, it does make me curious to know what House Walker wants to talk to us about.
Yeah, I might do that.
Well, let's, in order, return the bones and then maybe go have a chit chat.
I'd rather rest first.
Yeah, we should
Okay.
definitely rest first.
Rest and then have a chit chat.
Joe, did that letter want me to come alone? I can't remember.
I invited you all.
We
Alright.
still gotta convince Babatha to come with us.
Do we?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not leaving Babatha here.
Yeah, I say to Babatha, it's our charge, our sacred charge from your brother to protect you. Walls are pretty good at that. We'd like you to come with us.
Rabitha says, "Well, my brother's no longer here. I am my own charge now. Now you have to roll persuasion if you want to get her to go with you."
Ugh. Come on,
A
girl.
scumbag.
About to,
Peepaw
I'm
is
about to
chiming in
tackle
all
her
of a
like the
sudden.
goddamn coffin maker.
Yeah.
Did we bring a coffin with us?
Jesus Christ.
Can we borrow that guy's sack?
I still feel bad we had him arrested.
He hasn't caught a single fish since you guys.
Well, actually,
That is pretty sus. I was gonna
Hold
say,
on,
do we want
hold
to check
on.
him out before we go?
hold on. She's saying the quest is over. We got her here. She's gonna take care of herself. Maybe we just we say, well, if it's over, it's over then. good doing business with you.
Well, this does kind of sound like the end of the quest line if she's gonna be a burgomaster.
Gamer talk. This sounds like a bad fucking idea.
Yeah, I don't like it.
What more do we have?
Well, considering what Strahd's initial purpose was for meeting us, was to get his hands on her.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like it's a bad idea
Leaving
to just
her
leave without
with
her.
someone who may
Yeah.
be working with him or have some connection to him is a very
first
bad
of all-
idea.
My character firmly believes that Vasily is a good guy because he has passed the insight check.
True.
Second of all, less heat from Strahd seems good to me. So if we're not with Irina anymore, it seems fine.
Jimothy doesn't agree with that.
I narrow my eyes at Anirian.
We gotta take Bob.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the quest's over. I start walking. I say,
How long is this picnic
Let's
gonna
go
last?
again.
Is it really that big a deal if we're out here for 30, 40 minutes?
I
Alright.
yell at him, go hide in a tree again.
Peepaw is
I'll go with
gonna.
Anarian so that he's not wandering by himself.
I mean, did we ever roll for persuasion?
I say, wait
No.
up!
We have not.
Peepaw's working on it. Peepaw's gonna walk up to her and like tug on her pant leg like he's a little kid, and look up at her with little sad Peepaw eyes, and just go, "Come on, Bobitha, you're our pal, and we need you. We need your help. Come with us." And we're gonna roll.
I think you should just avoid.
Ugh! I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
What's your
Peepaw's so cute.
what's your persuasion?
doesn't matter, it's a 1.
Yeah.
Peepaw's still feeling hungover, and suddenly,
Oh,
suddenly
no.
a little throw up comes
Is it
out,
plus 4 or
and
5?
Peepaw isn't able to hold it back, and it gets right on
Is
the
it-
quilt.
Is it plus 4 or 5?
No.
Is it plus 4 or
It's
5?
a nat 1. There's no pluses when it's nat 1.
He's
It's literally the
asking
worst
if
possible
he's
Or
thing.
asking
If
for
I
if
let
he
her
can
roll with
assist.
advantage, then
Yeah.
it
Why does she
doesn't.
get advantage?
If she has a plus 4 or 5, it matters.
What?
What is your
What is your
persuasion?
persuasion?
Plus 9.
Oh, Jesus Christ, never mind. For the assist, Joe.
Oh.
Oh,
It's irrelevant.
Peepaw threw up.
Turns out the quiche is far, far cuter than Peepaw.
That is so sad.
As I'm walking down the road, I shout, I hope nothing fucked up happens.
Oh my god.
I consider casting Eldritch Blast at his ass.
We gotta rewind time right now.
Yeah,
That
you
was
got any
horrible.
We
rewind
can't.
time?
He's not even here.
Oh, Timothy, you got any prodigies left?
Why would I use it on this? Also, no, I don't think I do.
Peepaw threw up.
I mean,
He's
this
so
is-
embarrassed.
You're gonna rest soon, so it would be pretty good to use it now if you have it.
I think I'm all out.
You guys are gonna take a long rest at 9 a.m.
We have to.
I always do.
We're all beat the fuck
We're
up.
gassed.
Don't forget there's a curfew.
Oh, like I ever fucking give a fuck about that.
Wait a minute. Let's say we get back to town at 10. When's the curfew?
Curfew's at sundown, which is 7:15 p.m.
Oh, we would have an hour left to go do the bones. But it would be a waste of a night.
Yeah. What would we do? A long
We
rest?
would
and
take a
another
short
long
rest and then go do the bones. Okay, either way. She's unconvinced by, you
By
know,
Peepaw's
Peepaw's
vomit.
I mean, we could just go visit House Walker at night. That doesn't have to be during the day.
Let's just take a short rest and do all the things we want to do. Barbie girl. We got plenty of hit die. We're gonna get some spells back. It's no problem.
I feel like we should be at tip-top shape before we go to that house.
Well, either way, we all start walking away. Is that right, guys?
We don't have a
Is that
choice.
There's always a choice.
Either we sit here and wait for 40 minutes, or we.
Oh, I guess we could wait.
Well, how about this? She just got vomit on her. Is she really gonna want to stay out here and have a picnic?
Well,
No vomit on the quilt.
Damn.
How are they reacting to that?
Yeah.
Irina looks disgusted at Peepaw, and Vasily's just frowning.
Do they have napkins?
Oh yes, they do, but they're kind of just sitting there uncomfortably with you still standing in front of them.
Peepaw awkwardly grabs some napkins and tries to clean up his own vomit and apologizes. I'm so sorry. You're a good friend of mine. I'm so sorry that I care.
Please, Peepaw, have some water. They hand you a cup of water.
Real talk, I was never gonna chronergy that.
The embarrassment. Peepaw sits down and sips on some water. Peepaw's waiting.
I tell
Alright, if
Mary,
we're gonna
I
wait
really
for
think
40
we should
minutes.
wait. We should not go off on our own. So, if we could just go back to the picnic and have some nice quiche.
They don't have enough for everyone, first of all. Second of all, I'm gonna sit in this tree and not eat a pie out of my bag. So, beat it, kid.
Okay,
Wait, are you really about to eat a pie right now?
that's fine.
Yes, I am.
Oh, like a real pie.
No, like a moon pie.
Look,
You have those?
he's in the fucking
I've got
tree again.
6 moon pies, bitch.
Alright, are you eating one right now?
They're each the size of a shepherd's pie, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and have, like... I'm assuming no one can see me?
God.
Correct. You're in the tree.
I'm gonna go ahead and have a half of one.
Sure. Give me 1 second.
Gotta look up the moon pie. the
Debuff.
rules.
Give me a constitution roll.
Got it. Okay. It's my constitution. +2, baby. Ooh, 5.
Unfortunately, you feel that you need to eat the whole thing. You can't stop.
Alright. I mean, I'm not surprised. They're delicious.
Roll me another constitution check.
You got it.
Oh my god.
7.
Aria's gonna die.
Alright,
in
you're
this tree.
you're really high right now. You have disadvantage on your next 3 rolls.
While I'm high.
You better roll for some stuff. Get it out of the way.
I roll
Actually,
for
pretend you don't know that. I should have told you that. Don't selectively roll now I told you that.
It's too nice.
Okay, but do it though.
It's too nice.
Otherwise, I'll employ it wherever I want instead.
Alright,
I'll
fair
decide
enough.
you sober up for something.
I asked Jimothy where Nerian
Well.
went.
And Arian rolls a lot of dumb shit anyway.
I think he went back into a tree and talked about eating pies or something.
Jesus
I know he's around somewhere, so he should be fine.
I decided to take a nap. I'm just laying on a branch
How long
having a
are
good
short
time.
rests?
2 hours? 4 hours?
I thought it was 4.
No,
Okay.
it's 1 hour.
Well, okay.
A short
one
rest
hour?
is 1 hour.
And we're here for 40 minutes.
Yeah, let's just take a rest. Get
I'm
it
gonna
out of
go
the
pee.
way.
I'm gonna pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, everybody take your rests, roll your hit dice or whatever. Alright. Does anyone see a D10 around here?
Options, sir.
Does anyone have the ability to spawn objects?
I think only Joe does. Yeah,
Short rest.
only Joe
Okay,
does.
so I get access.
Alright, I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I rolled one in real life. Do you remember where I put the die I gave you? The dice? Okay, cool.
How do you know how many hit die you have?
I think it depends on your character. Like your level ups or something. Yeah. So, you're monk, right?
Yeah, it's a 1d8, boy. Is it just
You
one?
get 1 per level. Per level in monk. So you should have 5.
Good.
I'm right?
And they replenish on a long rest?
I believe so. I didn't get hit at all in that last fight, so
I took some damage, so I need to know how to heal.
you roll a hit die and you're what? A wizard?
I only had to use one.
Yeah, poor Peepaw. Peepaw blew it. He tried his best though.
Troy, are you gonna roll some hit die while we're resting?
I already did.
Okay, so Riles, you get 1d6 per wizard level. I don't know if you probably have not expended any, so you should have 5 to roll. And then you just roll a d6 however many times you want, to heal yourself.
Oh, okay. Do I have a max 5 or like?
I'm back.
Hey, can you spawn a D6?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
I want to try carving some arrows
You're
while
asleep,
I'm in this
bitch.
tree.
Yeah, you can't. You just
I
said you
can't?
sleep. You just said, do you want to not sleep now?
Yeah. I think that's a better use of my time. Also, I think it would be funny while I was high.
Yeah. Give me a roll. Roll me a d20.
Do you want
Roll
my sleight of
disadvantage.
hand or my
Disadvantage.
dexterity?
We're doing a dex roll with disadvantage.
Alright.
I can roll twice to heal, right?
You can roll up to 5 times to heal, I believe.
Okay.
I don't know.
The low roll is 17.
All right. You make 2 arrows from your supplies.
Tight.
Is that correct, Joe? Like, short rest, it doesn't matter how many hit die you spend.
Yeah, you can use as many hit die as you want, but you have to keep track of how many hit die you have, because you have a finite amount until you take a long rest.
Oh, okay.
Do I have any idea how long I'm going to be high for?
You don't know.
Cool.
You ate the whole pie, bro.
That's true. How many, what was I going to say? Oh, do I have any idea what flavor it was?
Unidentified meat.
Child.
Unidentified meat. Yum. It's probably just something cool like frog or something.
So what are we waiting for here?
I don't know.
We did our short rest, right?
Yep.
Everybody did all the stuff they want to do?
Yep.
Okay. Now what? Anirian's unconscious in a tree and we have no idea where he is.
Well, Jimothy knows where I am.
He just said
Yeah.
a tree.
I saw him grow up in that tree.
Okay.
How are the 2 lovebirds doing?
Yeah. Have they
They
changed
enjoyed
their
a nice
mind yet?
picnic. They're sitting here. They're kind of just like hanging out a little bit. And then Irina
What's their
says,
body language like?
they're just relaxed, sitting back.
Anything flirtatious?
No. It's a
Oh,
pretty
man.
Nope.
nice conversation.
Oh, business lunch.
I wouldn't say it's business-like.
Marion just wants to gossip.
There's definitely friendship.
Wow.
Kinda
spicy
I think of all
friendship.
the personality that an Aryan has, gossiping hen is also one of them.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
Are they heading back yet?
Nope.
Gamer talk. I'm not leaving without her. If I have to fucking stay here, I will.
Can Peepaw try to not throw up this time?
People can certainly give it another shot.
Alright. Peepaw's gonna try the exact same thing again, but not throw
Oh,
up
no.
this time.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
We'll see this time. Alright.
Well, after a nice little nap, maybe it's subsided a little.
Maybe. Oh yeah, it big
27.
subsided.
Oh my goodness, I forgot the time. You're right. Why don't we head back?
Whew. And the size.
Honestly, they were on a picnic for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, it was an hour. It was like an hour 30, I guess, actually, because it took you guys 15 minutes to get there, and they left 15 minutes before
I have
you.
a question. Are they about the same age?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay.
We were
Irina's probably like 4 or 5 years younger than him.
Okay.
giant
But
cock blocks.
in this kind of society, that does not matter much.
Wondering if they even had much in common to talk about.
Well, they're both from here.
Like the world here.
Well, this county is not a massive space.
Alright,
If you had to compare the landmass size of
Anyway, let's
Barovia,
go back
the
to
county of Barovia,
Yeah,
to
we
a
can-
real world
we
place,
can
what would you
discuss
compare
this
it
on the
to,
way
Joe?
back.
We're talking about like Bergen County, right?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
You guys
Where you
don't know
from
yet
again?
either. You guys haven't looked at a map.
We have a map, don't we?
A Barovia?
Doesn't people have a map?
I thought we had a map.
People is making a map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, people's been
Possible
sketching the
working
map
on it.
out as you go.
All right.
I used my
Okay, so we head
shield.
back to town.
I used my
Sure.
shield to bash the tree Narians in.
As you guys turn around to leave, suddenly you hear a loud crashing noise in the water.
What?
And you look over and the boat has capsized.
Bad.
No,
And
no.
you
For that
see,
guy.
you see the man struggling in the water. Ah! Ah!
Well, this is a kraken.
We gotta help this man.
Why does drowning sound just like
Wow.
witches?
Does anybody have any like water utility spells?
Yeah, are we
or,
good
like,
at this?
ice?
Oh, I've got a solution to this that I could do if I wasn't high. I've got rope, which I could tie to an arrow.
But you're
Well,
high.
Do it, and maybe you'll shoot him on accident.
Yeah, I'm not sure we want me to do that with disadvantage.
I asked
I
Vasily
don't
if
know
he's
about.
good at swimming.
Swimming? I suppose so, but I think one of you might be better suited to the task.
One of the player characters might be more suited to playing.
I suppose if no one's gonna jump in, I will, but I certainly think you all will be faster.
Yeah, no, let's argue about it instead of
Hang
saying
on.
this, man. Sounds good, sounds good.
Let's see. How far does
this is
Misty
an
Step
this is an
go?
athletics roll, I assume,
Misty Step.
I'm just in
That's
heavy
Yeah,
ass
swimming
armor,
is athletics,
so
I
this is
think.
a bad idea for me.
and I'm really bad at athletics. I'm not an athletic man.
1 second.
I mean, I have a 50-foot rope. Hey, Jimothy, do you want to take the
Hey,
rope with
give
mage
me
hand
the
or
rope.
something?
Give me the rope.
I hand Jimothy the rope.
Okay.
Mage hand just pull his
Misty
ass.
uses Misty Step.
Oh.
Okay. Cast a spell.
Yes. So I'll use that
Wait,
spell.
can you only make yourself go?
Yes, I can only make myself go.
You're gonna drown. He's gonna hold on. He's gonna drown both of you. Have you never watched a lifeguarding video?
I don't think Jimothy watches lifeguarding.
I don't think I've ever watched a lifeguarding video in my life.
Well,
Anyway, Misty
what's the
Step.
rope for? Why are you
Hold
going
on.
out
Okay,
there
Guys,
with a rope?
guys, can we pause real quick? I have to watch a lifeguarding video. I'm joking.
You're gonna die.
I'm not gonna die. And besides, I'm not. This is crisis moment, heat of the moment. I'm trying to save someone's life. 5,
Is it-
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I reach the edge of the boat,
The capsized boat.
the capsized boat. I guess I fall in the water, but I grab the boat.
Okay, you're holding on to the boat.
Okay. I say, hey, grab this, and I toss the other end of the rope to him.
Oh, I could use my grappling hook.
Oh, that's true. Let Jimothy have his moment.
Okay.
He was not anticipating this.
So you're throwing the rope towards him.
Yes. First, I wrap the rope around the boat.
Yeah, it's 50 feet long, so there's room.
You're wrapping the rope around the boat.
Yeah, that's my
Yes,
anchor.
Emma has one part of the rope, and then it goes out to Jimothy, right?
Is that what happened? I
Yeah.
don't think so. Oh, that
That's
is
what
what happened. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Oh. It's just like in
So
the
Emma has
cartoons.
the rope, so you're just tossing him the rope. Why are you wrapping around the boat?
Okay, then I'm not wrapping it around the boat.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm wrapping it around the boat so that we can pull the boat in.
Okay,
So I'm reaching out to grab him.
sure. So you're grabbing him yourself.
Yes.
While you're holding the boat.
While I'm holding the rope that's tied to the boat.
Alright, give me a sleight of hand roll.
Sleight of hand. Oh, to tie the thing, to tie the knot.
Sleight of hand.
I think sleight of hand is to grab the guy.
That can't be it. It's
Yeah,
got to be
find
the
out.
knot.
We'll find out in a
If the
second.
knot is loose, I think he's.
14.
Sure, you successfully get the rope around the boat and get him to grab the rope.
Told you.
Alright,
All
Told
right.
you.
It was both. Is he
I'll
panicking?
also summon my.
He pulls in and starts
mate.
panically grabbing you while holding
I
you.
called it.
I
called it.
I would like you to now make an athletics roll.
Athletics. Oh no!
This is why I didn't want to get in the
This is
water.
some of Jimmy's
Oh, wait.
worst subjects.
I have an idea.
Well, I asked Emma to start pulling in.
I think Peepaw
do
should
that.
give Jimothy an inspiration die here, so
Yeah,
his
I think
ability
if you-
check maybe go
I think
better.
if you fail this roll, you're not gonna. It's not gonna matter if he's pulling because he's gonna let go of the boat.
Alright, Peepaw's standing on the shore. Peepaw goes, "You can do it, buddy!" That's inspiration.
Buddy.
It's a 1d6, right?
The D8 now.
Okay. D8. Add to your athletics roll.
Hi, Loki.
Okay,
How's
is
it
this
going?
one the D8?
Yeah.
Little big boy.
I start yanking on the rope.
6 plus 4 is 10.
Alright.
All right, I'm preemptively revving my grappling hook up, swinging it above my head.
I'm pulling
He
on the
pulls
rope.
you down. He pulls you down several times, and you get big gulps of water. And you're actually having a lot of trouble gripping onto the boat right now.
I throw my grappling hook.
Oh no!
Chug, give me a sleight of hand roll. Throw your grappling.
Sleight of hand.
Oh my
You
god.
think- okay, that's plus 4. That's not too bad. What the heck? All right, 23.
Where are you throwing your grappling?
I'm throwing it at him, but not trying to hit him. I'm throwing it in a place where he can grab it.
Who's the him?
Jimothy.
The one that's important.
Jimothy is the one that I'm trying to save here.
Can my
Well, you could
If
try
my
to
mage
hand grab it
knock
and
him
pull it
off.
to me?
No, you just grab it. You're able to grab
Okay,
it. Trog
okay.
throws it so expertly that you're able to kind of like push away from the drunk guy who is holding ladies rope, and you get your own rope. And now you both are separately being pulled in.
I have wide eyes and I am begging Emma to help me pull this.
I'm pulling
Emma
this
has
guy.
her own rope.
Yeah, Emma's pulling the boat in.
All right. Now I want both Emma and Frederick to make sleight of hand rolls.
Okay.
Wait, but why is she pulling the boat? No one's on the boat.
She's pulling the other guy.
All right,
The other
he's
guy has
grabbing
Emma.
onto the rope that's on the boat.
I'm confused how he managed to drown you and save himself at the same time.
That's what they do! Watch a
No,
video!
They usually kill both of you.
So I got 15 on mine.
Okay, you're able to effectively pull him in.
And the boat?
Yeah, the boat's easy.
I
The boat
flexed.
is natural.
I rolled a 22.
All right, you are able to effectively pull in Jimothy.
Walk it off, Tiger.
I need CPR!
My
Someone
God!
get me CPR!
I got a swirl for you.
fuck is going on?
He wasn't
he
swirling.
now grabs Emma. Quick! I need mouth to mouth.
I throw the swirl at his head. Can I roll for that?
I grab Frederick and say, I need mouth to mouth!
I lean next to Bluto and say, I'll give you mouth to mouth if you tell me what you put in the lake.
It was the fish food.
Can I tell if he's lying?
Give me a
I'm
perception
here,
roll.
right?
Perception?
I'm
Yep.
looking over her shoulder,
Alright.
ignoring Timothy's coughing.
Okay.
Ooh.
I got
What's your perception, lady?
it's +4 and then I get a bonus when my bird is on me.
How much is that? I have
It
+5.
doesn't
Can I
say,
assist?
which is confusing.
I think you get its perception, which is +3.
Okay. So
No, so I cannot assist.
Has to be within 1 for an assist, Joe, right?
Yeah.
Then no.
4 would be 13.
Okay. You're not really sure.
Fuck.
Does anyone
You
get
you
angry
can
if
tell
I
he's
just
pretty
start-
drunk, so you think he's not really giving very accurate information.
Does anyone get mad if
I
just
give
punch
him
the two?
some hard slaps on the back.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, don't mention. I slowly back away from this weird person. Uh-oh, he's gonna pull out the squirrel head.
So I got one squirrel in my hand.
Okay.
I ask him, what was in that sack?
What was in the sports sack?
I grab him and put him under the water.
Roll intimidation.
I just saved that man.
It is a... let's see here. It's a 12.
It was for good luck with the fishes.
Alright, let him go.
I'm hoping Vasily and Irina didn't see that.
Frederick walks away.
Peepaw, roll performance to distract them from seeing all this.
You see Frederick put his head on Bluto's collar, and you're like, he's about to do some gangster shit. So I better turn these guys away.
Yeah,
About
let's
to start retching again. 18. Excellent
Yeah.
retching.
You're able to successfully distract them
That's good.
from the further
They got
bank.
to see our valor, but none of the dark side.
Actually, can I inspect this boat?
Sure.
What's in the boat?
Well, everything in the boat was lost when it capsized.
Nothing tied down?
Nope.
Alright.
So being in a boat.
Well, that was an adventure.
Yeah, we're done here.
I tell Jimothy to stay out of the water.
I almost died. Are you okay, mister?
Oh, I'm not good.
Where is your home? Can we walk you home?
Oh, I need a drink.
Peepaw goes, me too, brother.
Let's get some drinks.
I like this 40s
Okay.
stereotypical drunk you're doing, Joe.
Hey, maybe he'll loosen his lips with some more drink.
Let's at least get him back to the the bar and get him some water or something.
Alright, we all head back as a happy family.
All right, where do you all want to go?
Is the Nerean
Oh.
coming out of the tree?
Does anyone remember that I'm there?
I don't. I almost
That was a
died.
lot
I
of-
have no
Yeah.
recollection of what
That was
happened.
a lot of
last.
commotion.
I look around and don't see him, so I send my bird to scout because I don't remember what tree it was.
I forgot he was even here.
Roll perception.
Alright. Ooh, nat 20, baby!
Come on.
Keith falls out of the tree.
Yes!
Oh, I was hoping the bird would
Why
catch
does a
me.
20 perception roll wind up with me falling out of the tree?
Funny how that works.
Emma claps.
I'm still sleeping.
Emma groans and drags his ass by his foot down the road.
Irina says, "What's going on?" He seems quite different.
When you grab my foot, I'm like, 5 more minutes. Alright, eventually I start walking on my own. Maybe my head hits a rock or something.
Perfect.
All right, you guys are able to effectively make the 15-minute trip back to town. So,
Whoa!
What
did it,
does-
guys.
what-
unless there's anything you want to do.
What's
I'm gonna
happening
reload
with
the-
Vasily? Is he just chilling by the lake? Is he coming with
No,
us?
he's traveling with you guys. You all
Oh.
travel back. Him, Irina, and you all and Bluto travel back together.
Okay, quite a motley crew we have here.
So you guys are at this north gate right here, where I'm hovering my cursor. You guys arrive at the gate and it's open, and Vasily says, "Oh, Roger, good to see you. Good to see you." And the guard from earlier says, "Oh, hello, Master Vasily. Good to see you too." You guys stroll into town. Where you guys want to go?
To the church.
So much to do, so much to see.
Drop this guy off first.
Well,
Don't think we
tavern's
need
on our
to-
way.
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, let's go to the tavern and sober him up.
All right. You guys make your way to the tavern. You walk in, and he just immediately just like peels off from you and just walks straight to the bar, and just slouches over the bar, and just says, "I'd like some wine." And Danica hands him a mug as if she is used to his antics.
Joe, question: does he remember me waterboarding him?
Why don't you ask him? You don't know that.
Well, I'm just gonna let it go. I mean, is he eyeing me?
No, he seems to be quite out of it.
Then I don't really care.
Easy.
Trying to get into a bar fight.
I buy him a drink.
Oh yeah, ask him again.
Thank you.
So, buddy, what was in that sack?
I told you it was to give the fishes some luck, so I could catch some fish, that I could trade it for more wine.
What kind of fish you catch?
I didn't catch any fish.
Well, how often do you go fishing?
I try to get some fish every day. This
You don't
time
seem very
I
good at it.
took some extra lucky material though to get the fish.
What makes it extra lucky?
Well, ask me again 4 drinks later. Maybe I'll change my mind and tell you. Otherwise, I don't want to give up my lucky trick. Then
What if
there'll
I
be
tell you-
no more fishes for me.
What if I tell you I got plenty of drinks lined up for you?
Well, line 'em up and I'll shoot 'em down.
I order 4 drinks, line them all up, and he can't have any of them until he tells me what was in that sack and why it was lucky.
All right. I'll tell you. Come over to the corner of the bar with me.
I can keep a secret.
He leads you over to the corner and he says, "Well, everybody know that Vistani are lucky.
Monk of Christ.
So I kidnapped a Vistani and dumped her in the lake. That one didn't seem very lucky to me."
Oh, good to know, good to know. I go back to the bar. I don't tell anyone what I just heard. I tell the
Can we go
party
to the
that it was
church
just drunk and
already?
rambling. It was a waste of my time.
You guys want to go to the church now?
Yeah.
Frederick comes
Yeah.
back and says it was a waste of time. All right.
I'll stay
Irina.
at the bar.
You don't
Uh,
want to be here for this potential fight?
I want to entertain my new friend.
Irina sits down at a table and just kind of wants to hang out. Vasily, bids you all do, says he has to take care of some business with the burgomaster.
What happened with Irina?
She's
chilling
staying
at
at
the
the tavern. She's just sitting down reading a book.
Alright, well,
Ooh,
if Freddy's
what's she
there, it
reading?
should be okay.
Bat facts?
No, she's reading History of Barovia.
Okay.
I
I was
asked
hoping.
Vasily.
I was hoping like Emma was recommending bat facts. to
Bat
everyone.
facts! That's why I don't trust that guy. He doesn't know anything about bats.
Continue. We're on to the church.
Alright, you all move along to the church. You arrive at the courtyard, and the doors to the church are open. There's generally people milling about. You enter the church. I'll re-describe the church just briefly since it's been a while since you guys were there.
Months.
Yeah, literally. This slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps among the graves. You walk in, you see a man wearing, not tattered, but certainly weathered, weathered frock. And you recognize him as Father Lucian Petrovich, who you first met when you arrived in town.
Hail.
Ah, hello, my child. Hello. It's good to see you. I was very worried about you. I haven't heard from any of you ever since I brought up that important matter.
Are we standing near an altar or a dais of any sort?
Hold on. Let me just load a map here.
Anything where I can place a thing down on.
So this is the old one.
Right.
So the book literally just tells me that this church is an identical model for the Barovian church.
Okay.
So just assume it looks the same, but it's just like better looking. So this is identical. Like this isn't like all
Not a
broken out.
screaming
It's actual.
demon in the basement.
Yeah,
Okay.
instead of Donovich, it's Petrovich.
Okay, so we're by the dais?
Yeah.
Alright, I take out the sack of bones and I go, Bladow!
My God, the bones! You found them. Praise the morning, Lord.
I slap him on the back. You got it, buddy.
Thank you. You are truly good people.
Yup.
This is a very good deed you have done. I'm sure the morning Lord will see fit to honor you all for this deed.
And you're gonna tell people we helped you out, right?
I suppose, yes, I'd be happy to. Well, now that I think about it, I try not to bring up the topic of the bones with others, but I will certainly let people know that I think you all are a very good bunch.
We should,
Okay, cool.
We should get those bones taken care of ASAP, right? They got stolen once.
Yes, I suppose so. Would you
How are
Would
gonna
you like to-
protect them this time?
Would you like to come with me to the crypt? I shall deposit them in their resting place.
Sounds great.
Yes.
Very good, very good. Come with me. Who's here again?
Everyone,
Everyone
except
except
Freddy.
Frederick.
And
Okay, cool.
the lady.
Yeah,
Baba ain't here.
Alright, you guys all are here. He leads you to a door. Again, just pretend like this doesn't all look like it's like a wreck. Like it's actually
Completely
fairly well
fucked up.
kept. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fairly well kept. Okay. What the fuck? What is this? Oh yeah, I forgot.
What the
Okay.
fuck? Oh.
So he takes you into this room and there's a door, and he opens the door and leads you all into the crypt. And you're all in the crypt. And he goes up to a stone, I forget, there must be a term. Oh, it's a tomb. He goes up to a tomb. It's a very modest tomb, but there's all kinds of candles and wilted flowers and like a painting of a very pious looking man. And he kneels down in front of the tomb, says a few inaudible prayers, and then deposits the bone into the tomb. Then stands up and turns to you all and he says, "Thank you. You've all done a very good deed today. I'm sure that the safety of this church is now all but guaranteed. I have faith that you have all made a big difference today."
Tight. Do you have like a lock on that door we just came through?
Yes, I do generally keep the door locked.
Tight. Tight. Any other kinds of security besides that locked door?
No, that's That's generally how we go about it.
I mean, do
This
we?
is the first time that these have been stolen in the history of this church.
That I know of, correct.
Cool.
I guess I can't say anything.
Nope.
Gamer talk though. What's
Gamer
up?
talk, yeah.
Maybe we should not give it to them until the day before the attack so they don't get stolen again.
Wow, that would have been a good idea, but I don't think he's gonna let us take it now.
Yeah, take it back.
On second thought, give us those back.
I mean, they're probably safe here. How did
They're
they
in good
get?
hands.
How did they get stolen the first time?
Maybe we should ask them that.
Look,
It was a kid.
Yeah, it was like a kid that just came.
If a kid
Kid who
can steal
worked
it,
there.
that seems pretty bad for the future of these bones.
You remember the kid works at the church, though.
Yeah. Yeah, what'd you do about that kid?
Well, I disciplined him. He's a good soul, really. I think he's just a troubled child. I try to welcome in as many of the orphans of the town as I can to give them an honest work and a place where they feel they might belong. And he was troubled, and I believe he was astray, but I believe he's on the right path now.
So you don't think he's gonna do it again?
Certainly not. Certainly not. I assume you took care of business in regards to who the bones were truly given to.
Yeah, we gave him to the guards against my better judgment.
To the guards. Oh, I see.
Should have buried him.
On a separate crime. He was up to a bunch of nefarious shit. We didn't even have to bring up the bones.
My goodness, that's terrible.
One bad dude.
What's the name of the coffin maker?
Yeah, good question.
Prisoner.
Don't.
Prisoner
what's-
formerly known
what's his
as.
number.
Hold on. Fuck, I always lose. Oh, there it is. Henrik Vanderhoort.
It was Henrik Vandervoot Hort.
Oh, the coffin maker.
Yeah, you're
That-
gonna have to get a new one of those.
It's the poor lonely soul. Yep, I suppose. That's too bad. I really
Oh.
don't think many people would like the trade.
Now that I think about it, there is something you can help me out with. Do you have any holy water or know where I could get some?
Holy water, why? No, I don't believe we have any here. I've heard tell of a hallowed spring, though.
Alright, well, here is our HR rep / cartographer. I pushed Peepaw over to him.
He's so tiny. Look
Can you
at
Hello.
on this
Hello.
map
Babe?
where that would be?
Well, I believe it to be in Krezhik. It's directly west of here.
Alright, write that down.
Peepaw writes that down.
Write that down.
that. How long a trek is that?
Krezhik, well, it is some travel to the west. It's the far border of Barovia, you know.
And that's the only place to get holy water.
Well, there may be more, but that's all I've heard of it.
Do you know anything about vampires?
Vampires.
Yeah, vampires.
I would like to not speak of such matters in such a holy place.
We'll let's talk about that shit anywhere. At any time.
So how safe is this church? With these bones
I would-
returned.
Well, it's hard to say what's merely belief and what may be truth, but I choose to put my faith in the Morning Lord. I would like to think that this place is safe.
Cool.
Don't let
Do you want us to
down
put her
here.
in charge of like in touch with like a locksmith or like maybe somebody who's good at designing traps we could look out for?
No, unless the four of you could think of anything at the moment or in
I-
the future, I would prefer not to involve other parties with the matter of these.
But you would be cool with some traps being in here.
Well, I prefer not to. This is a holy place. If you could think of something that would honor the memory of the saints that rest here, perhaps.
What about
but-
like a crossbow that shoots you if you try to touch it?
I do not quite see how that would honor the memory of this.
Right. You're right. Something more holy. How about a pit with spikes in it?
I believe
That is a hole.
may not quite hit the mark.
What if the spikes were in the shape of crosses?
Ooh.
Not-
That's pretty cool.
Not quite.
Oh, do you have any holy symbols that we can use against the undead?
Also, why do you let children down here?
Necklaces, charms.
I would certainly be happy to bestow the four of you a necklace holding the symbol of the Morning Lord for your valorous deeds today.
I am interested in converting.
Well then, that's wonderful news. Please, let's go back upstairs and I'll fetch them.
Alright, I slap him on the back.
You guys go upstairs. Oh god.
We ragdoll upstairs.
I shuffled them all together by accident. He steps into a room. Stop! Shuffles into a room and comes out with four rope. They're just like dark hemp rope, and on each of them is a steel pendant of a sun, and hands them to you guys.
Praise the sun.
Yes, all praise to the Morning Lord.
Thank you.
Of course, you've done
Alright.
a wonderful deed today.
Keep that shit locked, please.
I'll do my best.
If you need anything, you come get us, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you. You're good people.
Alright, I shake his hand and then I head out.
Alright, you guys leave.
Easy.
Where
That
do you
was
guys want to go now?
a lot less eventful than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, what are our options?
Good question. I mean, we still have all of those tarot card things to investigate still.
Is there any of those that we can do in town?
No. I think
No.
they're all out of town.
I think we need to settle the matter of this town before we
Probably,
start heading to
yeah.
any other part of the grand map.
So our options are a long rest and go to House Ooga Booga.
Yeah, House Walker.
Yeah, I guess that's what we do tomorrow.
We can also
Another.
like stop by a shop or something.
Yeah, I could go shopping.
You guys seem to have forgotten this, so I'll just remind you. Danica asked you to look into the
wine.
winery.
Oh yeah, the winery.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
It is 11 a.m.
Damn, we got a lot done today. Very productive. How far of a trek is it to this place that we would need to get to?
The winery?
Yeah.
It would take you about, from what Danica told you guys, it will take you about 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Alright, let's say we get there and we resolve it within an hour. So that would be a total of, including the way back, 2 hours and 10 minutes, you said?
Yeah.
That would be 5 hours and 20 minutes, which would mean that we would be back before curfew. So that's something worth doing, I think.
There'd be a fight there. You would want to do a long rest before you go there.
Okay.
Jimothy has no spells.
I got nothing.
No, well, we took a short rest, so he has arcane whatever, so he gets 3 spell slots back.
And one of those was Misty Step, which I just used.
Fuck. Alright, maybe we take a long rest then.
I mean, why don't we shop first?
Yeah.
So that way we don't waste the whole day.
Joe, can we just assume that the rest of the day is spent shopping and we don't have to, like, plot it out on a map? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know of one shop in town.
Plus the blacksmith.
Yes. But the blacksmith has expressed to you guys that he mainly is in the employ of the town guard.
Yeah, but I mean, you slide some shekels here.
Can we get Izek to request something on our behalf?
You have to find him.
Where would Izek
Well,
be at this time of day?
We would assume that it would be at the mayor's house.
Alright, you think it's worth going over there? And asking if he can special commission something for us?
What do you want special commission?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have anything in particular.
I want armor.
Yeah, lady could use armor and a horse. Would be great.
Horse would be cool.
We commission a horse.
I would like.
Can you please blacksmith a horse?
Does anyone remember if we asked Vasily about getting a horse?
We asked somebody, and they said there was a stable, and you could get the horse for like, I think it was 70 gold or something like that, a long time ago.
Joe?
Repeat that question.
We talked to somebody apparently about getting a horse, and they said that it was going to cost us about 70 gold. And
That
where
was
to get it.
that was a hypothetical. Yes, not in this town.
Right. It was some weird
Do you remember where he was going to send us to get this horse?
Krezig.
Fuck.
Oh. I mean, we can always
Okay,
ask around
so
here, but...
armor though.
Yeah.
We should go visit the blacksmith.
I mean, I don't even know how good a mount would be if it's just me with one anyways. So, like, the only thing my class gets from it is, like, I get bonuses to if it gets knocked down, that I don't go prone.
Well, plus you would have extra carrying space. Having a horse on its own is good for you.
Yeah,
Uh,
I suppose so.
On your person.
it's good in combat.
It's our horse.
You get a big charging bonus. Plus you can use a lance, which is sick. Man, I'm talking myself into it. You need to get a horse. Okay, so the first thing we need to go is... plus I want to get studs on my armor, so... We go see the blacksmith.
Okay.
Timothy, I would appreciate it if you would come with us, because you have blacksmithing knowledge, apparently.
Yeah, you guys are buds.
Was it? No, it wasn't him. It was the guy in the other town, I thought.
No, it was this one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Yeah, it is
Frederick
okay.
wanted to melt all of his shit or something. We just left Frederick at the tavern, I guess.
That's right. This is the guy who said I could be his apprentice if I ever wanted to be.
Mhm. If you give up all hope on escaping this world, you could always do that, Timothy.
I suppose I could.
Alright, so we arrive at the blacksmith?
Sure. You walk in, and Rolf is hammering away as he is wont to do in his shop.
Hail!
I raised my hand to greet him.
Aye, good to see you all. How goes it?
It goes.
It's alright.
I see, I see. Well, what troubles you all to come into my shop?
We're looking for armor.
Well, I'm afraid I primarily deal with the guard, and the armor I give to them is really just ragtag. I really have enough resources to make a full suit of armor that I suppose you all will be looking for. You all seem quite well equipped enough to begin with. I don't quite know what more armor you would want.
I'm looking for studs to put on this leather armor I'm wearing.
Ah, yes, I remember we talked about this some time back. I noted that you would have to find some ore over in the mountains to the west.
You don't have any I could buy off you?
Unfortunately not. All my store has been claimed. What I do get is a pittance amount that generally gets eaten up by the town's guard right away.
What if we got like a special order from the head of the guard?
Well, you would have to wait until a month until my new shipment comes in. And
I've
then
got-
I'd be able to, if you have the okay then, I could possibly use the new order.
Alright, I've got this iron pot. Can we melt that down?
Ah, I'm afraid if it's already been forged, it's not quite usable in order to form into suitable arming equipment
So I
afterwards.
couldn't use the short sword either? Couldn't melt that boy down?
Not quite, unfortunately.
So how much do you think you would need to stud out this? Like a bar? A bar of iron ore?
I suppose I could do so with 2 bars.
2 bars of iron ore. Okay. Well, praise the sun.
Aye. as well as you can.
Ominous. Cool. Okay. Then let's go to the merch.
Before we leave, I ask him, do you know where I can get any armor anywhere?
Ooh, well, it may be possible that they have some at the. I'm about to sneeze. Ah!
Gesundheit,
Bless-
Mr. Armor.
It may be possible that they have some at the Aristec shipping yard, but I haven't quite gone there in some time. I would need to remind myself what they have there.
Can you tell me whereabouts that is?
We've been there. It's the Stockades, right?
Oh,
Yep.
is it-
No, it's to the east. You've been there when you sold the
yeah,
clothing.
okay, I got you. And that's in Velaki?
Yep.
Okay.
It's near the east gate.
Okay. Alright, thanks.
Thanks.
Where are we going next?
Let's go there.
Alright.
I should probably hang outside because I
Just-
sold them that
Yeah,
bullshit.
or maybe you can like put a hood on. Or, you
Oh,
know,
I'm gonna use disguise self on myself. I'm not gonna look like anybody in particular, Joe. I'm just gonna look like a guy.
Okay, you look like a guy.
Oh, actually, why don't I'm gonna look like a merchant. I look like a
Sure,
merchant.
you look like a merchant.
I'm a human, by the way.
You sure are. So you and Emma walk up,
And Peepaw.
and people.
What happened to Jimothy?
And Jimothy.
And Jimothy.
Alright.
All four of us walk up.
All right, you guys walk up.
Hail!
Ah, yes. Hello. I think I recognize your compatriots. They're the group of travelers who came recently.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. What can I do for you?
We have a shopping list.
Ah, perfect. Yes, I'd be happy to help you with the shopping list. As soon as you return the grappling hook that you all borrowed.
Oh no.
How much does the grappling hook cost?
Let me check.
6,000 gold.
You guys, I linked this earlier, so I'll just link it again. Just in case you know.
Please do.
Grappling hook is 2 times 5, so that's 10 gold pieces.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy it from him.
Okay, you buy the grappling hook. Very well, we'll be happy to do more business with you then.
Let's see what you got here.
Do you sell any spell books here?
Let's see. Does he
Oh,
sell any spell books here?
Posted it. Okay.
Spell. Looks like a no there.
Dang.
Doesn't look like they have armor here either.
Ooh, he has a blankie.
Well, he might not have it, but we can ask him, where to get what we need, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else we could do.
Hey, Joe, I'm gonna buy a bundle of arrows.
Sure.
Good call.
Just as I have enough to buy these inflated fucking priced arrows is when I get the arrow making kit. Protesting this whole event. 40. Gives us those cool too.
What is a signet ring?
You can click on it and it'll put a little link up and you can...
Oh, that's clever.
I asked if they have any horses for sale.
Horses, you say?
Mm-hmm.
No, not here, but as we mentioned to you some few days back, you could likely find some horses in Kresik.
Alright.
And you... I've already asked you this, but, iron bars?
Iron bars? No, but they do have ore in Krezk that you could possibly look into acquiring.
Oh, this Krezk place seems like a real swell time. Let's see, what else did we need? Armor, Krezk, holy water, Krezk. You can buy. Oh, I'm gonna buy a quiver. I actually don't own one.
I'm gonna just say that you have one, because it would not make much sense for you to be going about
been having
the
them.
You can have it in your
Riches.
backpack. I've done it before.
Oh, okay, sure.
Or have the arrows in your backpack. By the way, Joe, just in case you were wondering, this quiver is a side quiver. It's hanging off my hip.
Nice, very cool.
I ask if they know where I can get splint or plate mail.
Not quite sure about that one.
Yeah, some half plate would be sick. Files. How are we doing on torches? I got a torch. Okay. Whetstones. Merchant scale. Sealing wax. Rations. Paper. Oil.
What is this, this holy symbol amulet? What is this depicting?
That's just how, what's it called? Clerics cast their spells through.
Oh, okay.
Is there spell?
Hey, Joe?
focus?
What's up?
I'm gonna snap up a flask of oil.
Okay. You're keeping track of all this gold you spent, right?
Yeah. So that costs me 5 silver pieces.
Oh, important. You all listed prices are times 5, by the way.
Yeah, I've been doing it right.
Okay.
Damn, a lock would be 50 here? That's brutal.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I was like, dude.
Do we want to bust 25 gold on a healer's kit?
It's probably a good idea. Nobody has one, right?
I don't think so. Has 10 uses as an action. You can spend one of the uses to stabilize a creature without. Actually, never mind. I thought that was the thing you could make healing potions with.
No, a healer's kit is basically like that one cleric thing.
Yeah,
Their cantrip.
which also seems fine.
Yeah. we'll just
Can you do
stabilize
anything with a herbalism kit? Identify poison. Damn, if we had proficiency with it, we could make healing potions with the herbalism kit.
Thousands of comrades and tens of thousands of enemies.
Hunting trap. How much is a hunting trap?
You're the only one who made me forget
Also would be 25. Brutal.
my dream.
I mean, a healer's kit would be nice, but I'm just gonna save my gold for now,
Mhm.
in case we come across a horse or whatever.
Do we have anything we want to sell? Oh, I want to show him my black gem.
Can you remind me how you got this gem again? I completely forgot about it.
We got it from the witch.
Oh yeah, the black gem. They look at it, and they take it and they examine in their hand and they say, don't like the look of this thing. I don't think we want this on our possession.
It's just cursed.
Okay.
Can I offer to sell the remains of the silver brush that I've been carrying forever?
Oh, that looks pretty. I suppose we'll buy that for you for 1 gold.
1 gold? Alright. Sure. I'll sell the remains of the silver brush for 1 gold. And I'll remove it from my inventory.
Cool.
God. feel so bad buying any of this shit.
This is definitely a bad world to live in.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna find a better store, I don't think, that gives you the good prices, so just accept these as normal prices. You're neutral.
Hasn't he heard of our good deeds?
What's up?
Has this man not heard of our good deeds?
A discount.
Maybe you should regale him.
Peepaw, would you regale this man with the story of our heroic tales?
Oh, a little performance you would
In-
like from
in
Peepaw?
service to this town and our support of commerce in general?
Peepaw would love to tell the tale.
Alright, Peepaw, roll me some performance.
Hey, I'll borrow this. That's 10.
Peepaw's a little tuckered out from all the applauding he was doing for Jimothy as he jumped into the lake. But Peepaw does his best job of telling them about how they just rescued a drunkard from the lake not so long ago. And the shopkeeper doesn't look particularly impressed about this tale.
And Peepaw tell a different story?
Nope, you're tuckered out.
He doesn't look like he's interested in hearing any more stories.
What a loser. Whatever.
Oh my god. Would he have any interest in this direwolf paw that I own?
Oh. No, but maybe one of the two hunters would possibly be interested in purchasing that from you. They might have an idea of what to do with it.
They around here?
No, but they frequently stay at they frequently visit the bar. You may have met them before, who knows?
Sure. Who
I
knows?
believe one of them's named Yavengi.
Ah, yes, Yavengi. How about some pies?
Pies? Well, you'll find
Moon
pies
pies.
at Blue Water Inn. We don't sell food here.
Alright. How about a pouch of vampire dust? Certified.
What would we need that for?
It's magical.
What? Do we look like we cast spells?
You don't?
You look like you might sell something to a
That's
man who
true.
casts spells
Yeah.
at extreme markup.
I mean, you know.
Rarely see people cast
Do
spells.
do you know a place that offers spell and spell adjacent items?
Can't say I've heard of much. All I can say about hearing of spells is the old mad mage of Mount Barbatok.
Who?
What?
Okay, my associate here is going to pull out a map. If you could point on the map and show us where Mount Marbatok is.
Peepaw whips it out.
Oh, Mount Barbatok. Well, it's just past Lake Saravovich.
And there's an old man who lives there and he casts spells?
Well, there's the myth of an old man who's mad. He's the
You make
mad
me so
mage of Mount Barbatok.
Ooh. You want my crossbow bolts? Those seem earthly. And useful.
How many you got?
I don't know. However, let me look it up. It's like...
I just want some new spells, man. I gotta beat this mad mage
okay,
of the
I
morph.
start with 20 bolts.
The mad mage
And the
mountain.
crossbow as well. Is he doing math?
Say that one more time.
Crossbow and 20 bolts.
So you have 20 bolts
And a crossbow.
Yeah.
and
I
a
s-
crossbow.
Yeah, I started with it.
Sure. Suppose I'd buy a bolt for 50 silver.
What about
You
the
just
the
want-
crossbow itself?
You just want one bolt?
Crossbow itself, well,
That's the right he would sell it to you,
Okay.
or buy it from you.
can't say we're interested in buying a crossbow.
Okay. Well, you can just have the bolt. 50 apiece is fine.
Well, all of them?
All of them.
Pleasure doing business.
Thanks. Psst, what's that convert to?
10 gold.
10 GB.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, I'm gonna buy 5 sacks from this guy.
Sacks.
It's come up.
You are sacked up.
I mean, you guys definitely do put interesting things inside of sacks.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I'm done. You guys done? Probably
Yeah, I
make
want to buy
sure,
those caltrops, but yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna buy a bag of caltrops.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably make sure Freddy isn't burning the tavern down or whatever he does.
I take offense to that.
Drinking someone's blood. Freddy will
I don't take
remember
offense to that.
Ugh, I want that haunting trap too. Let's get out of here.
We
wanna meet
pull
the magic
Anirian before
man.
he spends all of his gold.
I want to know what the magic man know.
That took you guys about an hour. That whole business.
Alright. That's
Going
fine.
to the church and then going to the store and then go back to the store.
All right. So we head to the tavern.
Okay. What's Frederick doing when they come back to the tavern? After an hour passes.
Drinking with what's her face?
Irina. Babatha.
Babatha.
Oh.
Nice.
When did you two get so buddy buddy?
Love triangle? Hmm?
Can't drink alone.
Nice.
Roll to seduce.
So Joe, just so I have this straight.
Yeah.
We have the rest of the day, tomorrow, and then the next day is when shit is going down.
It's the 4th. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so we only have the rest of today and tomorrow to do shit before,
Before the festival. The festival takes place at noon.
before the
The
festival.
festival that the witches were invited to. Maybe they're just gonna do some party tricks. Hmm? Some pies, Could be good vibes.
I asked how the shopping trip went.
You are the proud legal owner of the grappling hook in your possession.
Oh yeah.
I was under the impression I already was.
You weren't.
That's interesting.
Alone.
Yeah, Anirian bought it for you.
That's nice of him.
It is
It's
nice.
the least I can do. You did save my life. You also
Yeah, I
put my
did.
life in mortal jeopardy.
I also did that. How's about a drink?
Yes, please. Alright, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do after I down this ale.
We should probably stop here for the night, but we can just do gamer talk now.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a natural
House
stopping
Walker?
point. During
How's Walker tonight?
I debated going there all by myself.
Tonight.
Or what time of day is it? It's noon?
Yeah, it's like noon now.
Yeah, we still have plenty of time in the day.
But I thought we didn't want to go until we took a long rest, which is gonna be 8 hours.
I think it's reasonable to go there at night.
They said in the letter as a parlay. You guys are assuming there's combat, but who knows?
Yeah, it's not necessarily. We could play them and talk about how we want.
Don't forget,
to
Isaac
dethrone-
also offered to have guards go with you when you go there, but you declined.
I thought we accepted.
You accepted and then proceeded to do something completely different.
Yeah, it was set up to be like 8 a.m. the next day or something, and we never did that.
Rip?
But we could just go there and act like we want the current burgomaster to bite the dust. I doubt we'll end up in combat if we do some shittery.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna jump us the moment we walk in the door.
No, I don't
I feel like
think
our
so.
goal right now is to see exactly what they're trying to do.
get as much information as possible.
Yeah, because we still don't know that much about them aside from being shithead cultists.
How many more days until the attack? Can we go to House Wachter and then the next day go do
Yeah, if we go there,
missions?
if we go there tonight, we can do that.
Yep.
That is definitely.
So I guess that's the
play.
plan.
Chat loves Peepaw, by the
Sound-
way.
Sounds good.
Loves who do you what?
It's the chat loves Peepaw, by the way.
Who doesn't love Peepaw?
Who doesn't?
Peepaw's just a
Full stats,
lovable
full
young
of
man.
roots.
Peepaw's great.
Even when he's throwing up.
That was a great
Too
moment.
much cool.
Did we level Joe?
Nope.
I think
Oh, come
vomiting
on.
on the quilt should have
On
leveled her
2
up.
major quests, and we
Guys-
saved the man's
You
life.
guys have literally just bumbled around town.
Rouse, we saved the drunk. Or
They saved
Joe,
the
we
drunk
saved
man,
the
and you
drunk
know
man.
what? As soon as I level up, you know what spell I'm getting?
Water breathing.
Water breathing.
We really saved that guy
Yo,
We saved the
you
man's
could have
life.
got like shape water too, because
with the best intentions.
You could have made yourself like a boat or something funny.
Plus, we returned the bones, right? That was
So
a
I
big
was
deal.
gonna say, what's the range on Mage Hand? Couldn't you have just Mage Handed him
That's
instead of
what I
going into
told
the
him
water?
to do, but he wanted to be the hero.
Mage Hand
Gotcha.
can't carry more than like.
It's a rope. You could have
well-
taken the rope to him, and we could have pulled him on shore.
I suppose I could have done that. Yes.
That would have worked a lot better.
It was a lot fancier the way we did it.
Well, you
All's
know,
well that ends well.
I just wanted to help. I wasn't thinking
You
clearly.
were
There
an
wasn't much time for us
over-eager
to think.
child.
And I got to use my grappling hook, so I think Jimothy had the right idea.
Did the water rust your grappling hook?
Nah, bro.
No,
I keep that shit pristine.
it was a lake. It wasn't salt water.
True, that's true too. Yeah, you couldn't have returned it anyways. It was wet.
I oil this grappling hook every day.
My precious.
Okay, but like, how close would you say we are to level 6?
Who knows, man?
Who knows?
Oh, also, I would have had to look this up, but Mage Hand can only go up to 30 feet,
All right, fair enough.
so it would have.
Well, you could have waded into the water.
I'm not that tall.
He is very short. He can stand on someone's shoulders. It's a lake. Like it's got like some fucking.
All I knew is I was not going out in that lake with all that heavy armor. I would have fucking sank to the bottom.
I thought
Yeah.
something was going to attack me in the water.
Frederick doesn't like water.
I thought there was going to be a
Frederick
monster or
doesn't like
something that
water.
capsized him.
Frederick doesn't like fire. What the fuck does Frederick like? Other than
Squirrel.
grappling hooks
Squirrels and
and
grappling
drinking
hooks.
blood. Good
And
sesh.
wine.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, great sesh.
I don't think we were bumbling, though.
Yeah, I would not describe what we did today as bumbling.
I
We got
like
a lot of fun.
bumbling sessions. Bumbling sessions are my favorite session.
Yeah. And we had a
Well,
lot
too
of
bad that wasn't this session.
we had a lot of indecisiveness with Vasily.
Maybe when Peepaw threw up. Other than that.
That was crazy.
That
I was
was
so
the best part of the entire thing.
and
Yeah.
annihilate.
Well, sometimes you just gotta throw up.
And Joe and my synchronized coughing. It was also
That was
good.
Ludo's coffee.
Should I have bought some manacles?
No,
No.
I was looking at those. I'm like, those sound stupid.
It seems like it would be good to have a pair of manacles. What do you think cops carry them around? It's not for fun.
Don't you have to have somebody like holding them though?
What?
Is that not? What am I thinking of?
They're handcuffs.
Oh, never mind then.
What do you think a manacle is?
I don't know.
You think it's like a bionicle?
No, I thought it was like some big, like, you know, like hedge clipper things. But like, you'd hold people.
Yeah, I think handcuffs would have been good.
Well, you
How
know,
much
you
were
can
they?
head over to the shop. I guess you can't because you're a thief.
You're the thief.
That's
Scum.
true.
Actually,
Yeah, you're the one that sold it. They don't know
You
who
had
stole
to
it.
show up in disguise and do all that business.
they don't fucking know I'm there. I've never even been there before.
Joe always so critical.
Oh god. What just who scaled this?
Oh Jesus.
Maybe we should have gotten a pickaxe.
You just want that for the iron bars.
Yeah, I do.
I told you, I'm saving for a goddamn horse. That's at least attainable.
Joe, is it too late to go out back for the pickaxe?
Next session.
Oh my god.
Start with you spending
Can't we
some
just
time
say that
going
I
back to the
got it
coffee
while I was
lab.
there?
Nope, you walked away. You're in the tavern,
Oh,
bro.
I hate you. Oh, they sell 10-foot poles there!
What would you need a 10-foot pole for?
Oh, a 10-foot pole is such a classic adventuring tool. It's for when
Hey,
you need to touch something, but you don't want to be close to it.
Hey, Trug and Rouse.
I got a mage hand. Yes.
Hey Joe.
Your governor is suggesting the 2-shot vaccine. It's fine if you just get one.
He did indeed say
Yeah.
that.
Pretty
He's
smart
also
guy.
really, really stupid.
You could have. We could
Yeah.
have bought soap.
Wow,
Yeah,
Peepaw is levitating.
Yeah?
Do you see this?
I
This
see
is
that.
incredible. What a skilled man.
He does it all.
He
Peepaw's
does
the
it.
MVP.
I wonder if a bard could pick up levitate at some point.
Looks like he already has.
I know for a fact Bard can get fly in the
Oh
not
my
too
God.
distant future.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do with 10 iron spikes?
I don't think the world can handle a flying peepaw.
Oh no, wrong one.
Chat says Peepaw is God.
Facts.
Big agree.
Chat always. There's always a character of the week with chat.
I'm sorry, is it not always Peepaw?
It was Jimothy one week.
Oh, good for Jimothy.
We love Peepaw.